Why, hello there. We are back with Rezero, episode 5 of season 3 here up and ready to go. We got a lot to look forward to. This whole Regulus and Amelia conversation, off to a great start, end of last episode. Seems like I think Amelia is going to like this guy. As I said, last episode, of course, I don't know if Amelia is going to remember Regulus from their whole, the backstory they kind of somewhat had together. And I'm Regulus, of course, for him, it was thousands of years ago. I forget how old Amelia is, but it was a long time ago. So it kind of makes sense that he wouldn't remember her immediately. Plus, she looks a lot older now. But Amelia, you'd think maybe she'd have, at least kind of been like, who is this guy? He looks familiar to me. But no. So, I don't know. Something might come from that. And then we have the gluttony fight. Everything. A lot of stuff going on. Let's just hop right into it, guys. See what happens. Not waste anybody's time. Let's go. Bro, she just woke up, man. Immediately throwing that at her? Bewildered. You think? I'm kind of wondering about your game, dude. How do you have 60, what was it, 68 other, or no, 78? How much was it? Am I thinking she's 69 because it actually was 69, or just because 69 is a funny number? I think it was 79, wasn't it? So you got 78 other wives. Is this how you got them? I was at least hoping at least some of them might have been choosing to be your wife, but I'm not getting that vibe. Oh. Yeah, but being asked, oh no, don't be nice to this man. Well, maybe yes, just for survivability. Maybe she's playing it smarter than I would. Because if I woke up and someone immediately asked me if I was a virgin, I'd be a little bit. First off, I'd be like, what? Why me, dude? Why are you bothering me about this shit? But then I'd be like, oh, come on, you sexist motherfucker. What are you doing? What are you doing here? But no, what I want to say is Regulus is like the worst type of, white knight? Like quite literally, because he's dressed in all white and his skin is so pale. He's just the embodiment of white knight. He's like, I'm not like those other guys that can't own up to their mistakes. Meanwhile, he keeps making those mistakes. He doesn't improve. It's like the worst type of dude. Again? Like immediately? Oh, he's like, okay, now that we've had 10 more seconds of conversation, are you comfortable now? First. Oh, that explains it. What? 184? Huh? Wait, are you counting down? Called her 184? Who is that? Is she familiar? I don't recognize her. This might come as a shock to some of you, but I'm not getting good vibes from this man. I don't know if it's a case of like he gets a wife, beds her, and then moves on to other one, because it seems like he's pretty intense on the virgin thing. It's like, you're my ideal woman. Meanwhile, she's either number 79 or she's number 79 out of like 200, and he's going down. I don't get it. Because I'm very confused by why he called her 184. Either way, numerous wives. And each one he's like, are you a virgin? Just to be safe, are you a virgin? You gotta be. Oh, what a gross individual. Little girl user. You don't gotta stick with that name. I guess it's good to get his attention. Little girl user, stop. Just be like, hey, yo, come on. Same thing. See, I chose a good time to talk about it because now he's doing the same thing. He's putting aside his personal preferences, what he wants, and he's dealing with the bigger picture. He wants to kill gluttony in order to save Rem, but he knows it can wait. He knows it has to wait because there's other shit to do first. Damn. Subaru becoming pretty decent badass. That year of training definitely worked out. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Right into the dragon's clutches. That's What were the chances that she was here? Is that her, though? Why didn't she say anything? Okay, that seemed a little too easy, though. And I mean, she didn't talk. You'd think Lust would talk. Why do I... See, from the OP, it kind of looked like Lust had more powers than just the dragon. Because it looked like from her arms, she was sprouting like other creatures and attacking like Reinhard with them. So I'm kind of wondering if she can create beings as well and like make them separate from her. Because I'm kind of getting a bad vibe here. Like that dragon might not have been her. Because you'd think she would have said something. She would have been like, oh, hello, well, long time no see, blah, blah. She would have just tried to make a funny joke out of it. Just from what we've seen of her, it seems like that's her whole performance is she wants to make a performance out of it. Just kind of like serious. Is she's more like a funny jokester type. But the dragon didn't say anything. Just immediately, I mean, got like a few hits, fell over, even though we saw her regenerate. It seems suspicious. I really hope she's not this little girl. There's bodies. I mean, that was a fly, right? Oh, no. Oh, they're ginormous flies? Oh, why did they have to make them, like, so realistic looking? Why couldn't you make, like, fantasy type flies? Like, just make them at least a little easier to look at. Yeah, what the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say? She's a shapeshifter. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Oh, okay, Subaru. Oh! Damn, she leaned into it. She was like, I'm into this. Oh, she seems like she enjoys the pain, doesn't she? Oh, not out of the mouth. God damn, bitch. What's wrong with you? Wait. Can she... She can transform other people? Oh. She's like, I'm not a monster. Who do you think I am? Yeah, she's just gonna transform him? Oh, this is rough. Bro, what is with these archbishops just being freaks, dude? I mean, okay, no, you know what? This one makes sense because she's Lust. I kind of forgot that. Because she's talking about love and all that shit. She's like, no, this is Lust. This is my whole shtick. Oh, Amelia. Oh, how did she... Oh... Oh no, she can... No, Amelia, please. Don't do this to him. Would you still love me if I was a fly? The author really took that entire saying and was like, I'm gonna make a bitch out of this. I'm gonna make a bitch who revolves around that. Not the bad leg, you bitch! Oh. Oh, well, you know, at least it wasn't the good leg, I guess. Transformer, don't do it. No, I don't want to see this shit. No, this is like the dragon blood, and that's what causes you to transform? Yeah, but he doesn't die, though, if he transforms, right? He won't return by death? Oh, who is that? Oh, is that Otto? Tell me that's Otto. Otto's like, don't you dare hurt my friend. Oh, no, Otto, my boy. It's Otto, ain't it? The only one who would come to his defense. No, shut up. Well, you know, at least Otto turned badass as shit when he transformed. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not him. But I feel like that's him, right? This ain't good, dude. Like, they're showing other people again. Like, why are they showing other people if Subaru is gonna die? I feel like Subaru... But what's gonna happen to him? He's, like, transforming. Oh, I felt like something bad was gonna happen, but I was starting to hope. Serious again? God damn it. Oh, the twins. Yeah, they're still around here, right? Even though they got those injuries. 2 minutes enough? Okay. Never seen Anastasia in a fight, but she's gotta have some self-defense capabilities, right? I mean, it seems like all royal candidates probably somewhat have to. Why is my skin so bright? It's just me, or did it get all of a sudden super light in here? Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be perfectly fine. Sorry, I did want to talk a little bit more, but I was trying to focus a little bit more on Sirius because I guess I'm gonna put a bit of a spoiler warning. Probably skip 2 minutes if you don't. I don't even know if it's a spoiler. It's more like a theory that could possibly has a good chance of being correct, as far as I know. Because I'm not a light novel reader. I try to stay away from spoilers. I don't know anything about what happens in the future. I just heard that there's a theory, and one of you did mention in the comments that Sirius does bear a resemblance to someone we know in the past. And I feel like a while ago I read something about Fortuna, like Amelia's mom, or at least mom figure from the trial, the flashbacks that she was a part of in Echidna's tomb. Some people seem to think that Sirius could be Fortuna because same eye color, kind of like elves, white hair. It might be the same voice actress. It's been a week or so since I watched those videos, or 2 weeks, I think, at this point, since I watched those videos. Or those episodes. So I don't know if it's the same voice actress, but it is damn similar. So I think that's a pretty good theory to go off of. So yeah. Anyway, cool little fact. That's just why I didn't mention much. I was really trying to hone in on oh, is that her? Could be. Yeah, then we got all this shit going on. What is wrong with you, bro? I mean, of course, the good genes skip a generation because Wilhelm, a goat. Reinhard, a goat. Reinhard dad, asshat. The hell is that? Oh, God, why? What is going on? What the shit? Oh, just needed one opportunity. There you go, Reinhard. Just needed the opening. Okay, I mean, he should. After that shit you pulled. All right. Yeah, she can do it. Oh, Otto. Oh, okay, so he's not the dragon. Well, that's shitty. I was really hoping he was the dragon. But at least he's alive. I'm happy to see you, my boy. White dragon scales. White dragon scales? What are the white dragon's scales? Am I forgetting? Is that the guards? Yeah. Respect to Feld, bro. We already knew that she doesn't even like having Reinhard around. she's like, please get the fuck out of here, dude. Tired of looking at you. But no, she knows that she can handle herself. She knows that Reinhard has other shit to deal with. There's people who actually need the help. Felt is more kind of the royal candidate that is more associated with helping the people. They all want to help the people. They're all doing their part to do something, other than Priscilla. Don't know where the fuck she is. Priscilla, where was she actually? Have we even seen where she is? We know Al went off to go find her. I'm guessing she must be kidnapped or maybe just off doing her own vigilante type of justice. Who knows? But Felt is someone who I think is kind of associated with the poorer class. And so that's why they associate her more with the people's choice, So she's like, no, got to keep that name. Got to keep that reputation. Go out, help the people. What, another announcement? Well, what's going on? The water? Bro, already? What is going on here? Who opened the fucking door? Who was the dragon? If it wasn't Otto, was it the dad, maybe? that Garfield was trying to help? Oh, he picked up them? Okay, dude's coming in. What the fuck? I am so lost. Who is this man? Why is he so clutch? Or she. Could be a she. Oh, it really sucks that bro's leg is just gone. Like, I was hoping he would just die and that would be it. I mean, he tried to help. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, come on, that's it? That's it? Fuck, dude. God damn it. I was hoping it wouldn't be a fucking cliffhanger, but of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Yep. At half, the city flooded. Just a warning shot? I don't get why they opened that door. Tome of Wisdom. Artificial Spirit. Who's that? Is that like Beatrice? Silverhead girl. Oh damn, Regulus. Regulus is like, let me get something in there. Well, shit, bro. In classic Rezero fashion, everything just getting more and more terrible. Nothing can improve. For the first at least half of the season, it has to just be terrible after terrible after absolutely terrible. It cannot, nothing can go good. And it just seems like they're making it kind of a running joke now that Subaru just loses his leg. The same one, which is kind of good because at least it's not the one good one. like imagine having two different legs, but either like half blasted off or fully bitten off. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's at least that positive is only one leg is suffering all the torment. But now it's just gone. The one, like she kept it with her. So I don't know how he's going to get it fixed. I was just kind of assuming, as soon as his leg got bitten off, I assumed that was it. Like that was a scratch for this life. He was going to die. That was it. But also, like, him and Krush are both about to transform. They both got the blood, the dragon blood mixed in. So what the fuck are we doing? It's actually impressive that the author made all this shit happen and he's kind of saying, no, like, Subaru, he ain't gonna die. Like, we're having all of this go down. The only thing I could picture is, well, I mean, there's a few things I could picture. Perhaps, like, they have to find now a cure for the dragon blood. They have to figure out how to stop it, maybe, and also revert its effects because she already transformed a bunch of people into a dragon and flies and stuff. Or maybe, like, all this shit is going to happen and then right at the end, Subaru's going to die and go all the way back to the beginning. Like, maybe the checkpoint is going to be way back and it's not actually updating at all. I could kind of see that. Like, Subaru has to, instead of, like, having multiple deaths, he has to see all this shit go through and then he'll die and then he'll figure it out. Maybe just one long run instead of a bunch of small, short ones. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Just it feels like they're setting up so much stuff that they might not want to return by death, like the Regulus and Amelia stuff. It's hard to say what the plan is, the overall plan. But either way, now we just have Subaru like in the fucking, like, dude is in the water. Dude got, I'm assuming Garfield is going to dive in and save him, but I don't know. He was in those currents, pretty freaking fast currents too. One leg, knocked out, unconscious, I'm pretty sure. Krush, I don't know if she also fell or if she was still being held by the dragon. The dragon, I'm super curious about. Who the fuck is the dragon? Was the dragon the little girl that she pretended to be? Or maybe it's the dad of, like, the kids and the wife and the husband of Garfield's mom? Those are the only characters I could currently think of because I was assuming it was Otto. But now that we've seen Otto, I don't know. I would have liked if it was Otto, because that would have been super badass, him being a dragon, maybe finally get some respect from people. But no, he did come in pretty clutch to help Felt and Reinhardt to deal with that whole, daddy issues thing that they were going through. So there's at least that. Otto is, didn't really get much respect from it, though. Felt was pretty pissed. She was like, why the fuck you have to use bugs? Couldn't you just have sent, like, tiger after this man? But no, I respect you, Otto. You helped out. Reinhardt, I think, gained some pretty big respect for him, and now we at least have Reinhardt free to go about other people. I don't know who he's gonna go. Maybe he'll come and save Subaru from the water. And we also didn't even see what happened with Julius, the other fingers that Garfield and them were fighting. I think they just got away. I don't think they actually ended up beating them. Anastasia and the twins and Felix, they're all in that building with the Wrath, Sirius. It's just terrible. There's not much good to say other than the fact that, Felt is at least good now. She doesn't have a sword to her throat. That's like the one positive thing that happened this episode. But no, it's setting up so many freaking questions for me, dude. As I said, I think the biggest one is the dragon. As much as I'm curious about, like, of course, what the archbishops are planning exactly, what exactly their powers entail. Like, I'm still a little bit confused on Mrs. Lust. What the frick is her name? Canella? What was her? Carnella? I don't know. But her powers are a bit more like confusing because she can shapeshift herself, but she can also use her blood to shapeshift other people. When she was doing it with Subaru and Krush, she was like, let's see what kind of creature like you guys turn into, what kind of ugly beast you each can, I don't know, produce. But then she also somehow just turned everybody into flies and some person into like a dragon. Don't know if that just was what happened or if she was able to control that. I'm assuming she was able to control it because what are the odds an entire room of people turn into giant flies? So it seems like she can either control it or she can just let it go and they'll turn into whatever the heck they turn into. I am kind of curious what Subaru is going to turn into, if he does turn into something. We didn't really get a timetable of how long it takes. We just know that both him and Krush are affected by it. I would assume Subaru would turn quicker because I think she poured her blood right on his wound, like the giant hole in his leg. So I'm guessing that got into the bloodstream pretty quick. But I also know Krush, it looked like Krush was already starting to transform though. Because we kind of saw a shot of like her eye and it was all like gray and scaly. So let me go back here. I stopped the recording so you guys won't see it, but let me see. Yeah, okay, so when they escape with the dragon, Krush is tied to the leg while Subaru is just holding on. How they found the time fighting Lust and also tying themselves to the dragon leg, or Subaru just tying it, no idea. It seems like that would be pretty impossible, but I'll just skip over that. But no, so Krush, she looks fine though now. Though I swear she was about to turn into something. I swear we saw her eye transforming. Maybe it's like an on-off thing. As best as I can do. That's the best theory I got. So, no, anyway, that's going to be interesting. But the biggest question I have is who is the fucking dragon? Who turned into the dragon? Who came in clutch like that just to save him? I kind of wish they would have just killed Subaru. Just reset everything. That might have been a bit easier, but oh well. But no, I like that this episode, it had a bit more, a tiny tad bit more characterization for Anastasia. We saw that she's not actually like this selfish businesswoman, as she was talking with the other business guy. I'm kind of forgetting his name, but the songstress addict. She, when they were talking, it seemed like they were both actually pretty decent people that cared about saving like the citizens, right? Saving people, saving everyone else, caring about other people. So I'm glad that Anastasia isn't just some selfish girl that wants to be queen. That's kind of the vibe she gave off, at least in like season 1, was she just kind of cared about herself and what she got out of situations. They all kind of gave that vibe when Subaru was going through, the hell that he was going through back then. They didn't want to help him. They needed something out of it, which is kind of fair, more realistic than just people being like, oh yeah, I'll just throw down everything I'm doing and help you out, no price whatsoever. Like, it's understandable, but it left a bad taste in the mouth for a lot of people, including me, to Anastasia and Priscilla. Priscilla, she still kind of has that bad taste, but Anastasia, it feels like she's more human. She actually cares about people a little bit, and she's willing to she doesn't want to just see people like self-sacrifice themselves like the other business guy who was kind of, it seemed like he was going to stay behind because he was doing that old speech of like, oh, I want you, like, you go ahead and save everybody. My men will be here fending her off, giving you time to disappear. So she wasn't too keen on it. She was like, why are you doing this to me, man? She wasn't just like, oh, okay, bye. I feel like Priscilla would probably be, she'd be on that level. She'd be like, oh yeah, sure, you're suggesting it? Yeah, I'm fine. And just learning about Lust and all her powers, that was terrifying. The fact that we learned that everybody got shapeshifted, everybody got transformed, probably a pretty painful experience, at least from what we saw it happening with Krush and Subaru. Kind of a bit of torture. Plus, Subaru's leg getting bitten off. This Lust is a bitch, dude. She's a hell of a first impression to have. Turned into a dragon. Was a weirdo as a dragon. Weird ass facial expressions as a dragon. Couldn't even play the cool act. And then this episode, she was just brutal, absolutely brutal. She was like relishing in everybody's suffering. All the archbishops are like that. I think all of them love to make people suffer, but she's sort of a different breed. She's like fucking lusting over it. It's on theme with her. She loves that shit. And she like turned into Amelia just to troll Subaru. She's like, oh yeah, like how about if I fucking rip her in half in front of you? What if I turned her into a fly? Would you still love her? Straight up questioning his love for her, because I don't know if that's a thing with the Lust Witch as well. I can't quite remember. No, she was the witch herself was keen on love. She actually liked love. I feel like her, like the Archbishop, Carmela, whatever her name was, she's not a huge fan of love. She's like, no, if I turned your crush into a fly, you'd fucking hate her ass. You'd think she's disgusting. There would be no love left in your body for her. So it's just all a bunch of bullshit. It seems like that's kind of where she's coming from. She loves to like call people out on their bullshit and then also just make people suffer for fun. Just for laughs. Sorry, I've noticed I've been looking at the laptop this entire time just because I had the episodes still up and I was kind of looking through all the frames we've been through. I didn't explain it to you, so you probably just see me focusing like pretty damn intense on the screen. You have no idea what I'm doing, my bad. But no, like good episode, man. I mean, pretty terrifying, most of it to do with lust and gluttony. Was that even at the beginning of this episode too? Them fighting gluttony? Yeah, right? And then we have the Regulus and Amelia stuff, which was still pretty nasty right at the beginning. Just him saying like, oh yeah, you are a virgin? Good. Clutch. I fucking love that shit. And now they're planning that whole marriage too. So that's one more big event we get to look forward to. So awesome. Everything's going good so far, guys. This is great. Subaru, he always suffers emotionally, but if he has to sit, I feel like they're going to tie that man down, make him watch the wedding. They're going to be like, you have to witness this. You are the witness in the wedding. And that type of emotional devastation is just going to be too much. I think his mind's just going to break. So yeah, got that. So much happiness going on. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode. I've talked enough, made the video long enough, I think. If you enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like. If there's something I missed, let me know down in the comments. Anything you want to let me know of that I missed, or just extra details that, doesn't hurt to ask. Obviously no spoilers, but still, Patreon link down in the description gives you early access to my videos and just helps to support me, which is highly appreciated. And that's it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.